Hey everyone, this is Jector Place. Today I'm going to do a little bit of behind the scenes of my game room inside Dreams. And before we're going to continue, I want to show you a little bit what I mean or what to show. Wait, let me delete this one. So here you can see the game room, right? This is like the game room that I made inside Dreams. Everything you see is being made in Dreams, and if you really would love to create something yourself, please go check my profile. I will put a link under this video um, where you can grab all this, all these assets you can use yourself, and that means the chair, the TV, everything you will see basically. um, so the window, the lamps, all that stuff you see here in this particular screen, you can grab yourself. So how did I make this scene? And it was really funny because like I was like uploading it on Twitter, one screenshot, and just said that I bought a new HD camera for the web for to stream dreams, so people could see me. Of course, I meant um, the character you see now in the screen. That's basically my new character. um, at least for like using a webcam stuff. Maybe someday in the future I will do an actually real live version show of me in the stream. But I really want to be like a little bit unique and not what everyone else is doing. Um, so I wanted to really like combine dreams inside my whole stream. So everything that breeds dreams needs to be there in some way for me. So I really want to give that a little bit like personal and also a little bit unique as well. And I don't mean about like the people using avatars because that's been done already a lot of times, but I mean especially with the combination with dreams and stuff like that. Okay, so that's enough talk about that. How did I make this scene? And well, I'm going to scope in edit modes, and I will show you. Oh, my controller disconnected there. It always does that sometimes. Okay, so let's remove the grid snap. If I'm talking too fast, I will try to talk as slowly as possible, so that people understand what I'm saying. I can sometimes very speak very fastly, so I will try to explain it like on a normal way. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit in the room, and as you can see, that the details. I mean, I'm not saying that these are the details like the best details in the world, um, because like I'm not Johnny Beach or anything, so don't expect something like that. But I really love like realism. Sometimes to make realistic stuff. I also like to do fantasy worlds. So I'm a little bit like both sides. I really like high fantasy stuff, but I also like real life realistic stuff. It's always those two combinations, basically what you're expecting to see in my projects. And sometimes I combine the two as well. But yeah, this is just like a little room. This is not really my real life room that I'm actually sitting at. I wish, by the way, I wish my room was like this. I really live like in the studio, a little bit in the studio room. And it's not that big here, and I don't really have room to put all this stuff here like this. But if I'm going to move eventually to a better house, then of course I will make something like this at some point. Okay, but what do we like? Okay, for a quick, I'm going to do a quick view what to see behind there, because like if you're going into like this particular camera mode, you can't really see the details behind it because like it's a little bit blurred, and that's because like I want to make it feel that it's actually on webcam, and it's the focus point is of course on the person that's sitting on the chair, so everything behind it is like blurred. But if we're going to zoom in a little bit like closer to let me I'm sorry about my bird, by the way. You're hearing in the background. I can't mute him, so um Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But everything you see here in this closed cabinet, I hope I said that correct in English. I'm not from England. English is not my native language, so please don't. Yeah, I hope you will understand what I'm saying. So, like everything that you see here behind the glass cabinet or inside the glass cabinet are some little assets and things that I made or remixed a lot of stuff. And in the topper one, you can see Sharky and one of the enemies that is going to be in Sharky's little adventure. And they all have like their little standards. Even though I want to give them all unique ones, but it's I mean like it's like it's in the background anyway, so you're not really going to spot much difference here. And if we're going a little bit to the side, you can actually see some stuff that I have in real life. Of course, I'm playing on the old base PlayStation 4 console. This is where I'm streaming Dreams, and I recreated this PlayStation 4. I have seen many people creating PlayStation 4 consoles inside Dreams. Um, but there wasn't really one on the Dreamweaverse that was and high poly and low in graphic turbo. And so the thing is, when I'm creating assets inside Dreams, I always look at the Dreamweaverse first because I don't want to reinvent the wheel. Like if there's already something existing there in the Dreamweaverse, it's basically no point to make that as well because like then it's like it's yeah, you're repeating the same assets all over again. So what I did is just like I looked and I saw back at the time that I was going to make this, there were like I think 3, 4 PlayStation 4 consoles. There was one with kind of like high detail stuff, but it was like using 20% in the graphics memory, and that's quite a lot if you want to like put it somewhere in your room, or if you want to place it somewhere as like a small detail inside your room. So what I did, I redesigned the PlayStation 4 basically, but keep the same details as much as possible. And I think it's cost 3% graphics memory at I think around something like that. I can check that later. But it's not so much. At least not above fifth. I think it's my fifth, the max. So that's what basically what I did with like if I'm going for redesigning stuff. The TV, this is basically my real life TV that I have here. It's from a brand that is same by the PlayStation 4. I think I'm going to change the name on the TV because I know that's not really allowed to like with copyright stuff. So I'm just going to do a Grand Theft Auto style with changing some letters and I sometimes do that, but I haven't really done it with the PlayStation products because like I thought Mini Molecule is from PlayStation and oh well. I thought that maybe less important to worry about. But still I think I'm going to change it. Above here we have some um, like buttons going on from the PlayStation. The famous triangle, circle, X, and square, or cross, whatever you want to say. um, but it's like yeah basically this is like what you can buy, and this is like I haven't really released this one yet. I think there's already something out there in the Dreamverse that's already been made like this, but I made it just myself, and I think I'm going to release it on the Dreamverse. If you really want to like have this one, I need to tweak some stuff. Like the triangle was I think the hardest shape to create in Dreams, um, because well not the hardest, but like it's the most annoying one. Let me say that. There's something, and this is like a little bit like a left eye going to Mini Molecule side. um, we do have like a wedge kind of starting symbol, but I come from like 3D stuff, and I kind of miss a triangle shape. Because Media Molecule triangle is one of the most returning shape in game design. So please add that someday. It's true though. uh, play any game you want, and you will always see a triangle shape coming back. So like triangle is very like something that I really miss. It's not a complaint by the way, but I really hope that will add it. All right. So what else can we see? We see some radiation going on. This is actually the radiation. If I look to my left side, I actually can like I'm seeing it at the moment, and it's there. It looks like this. I haven't really like changed. Of course, it's a little lower detail because it's in the background. I don't have to put it in high detail. This one. Also to save me of course, some thermo. The thermo is 71% of graphics memory. That is pretty high. My gameplay is okay, but my graphics memory is pretty high. Can I reduce this? Yes, of course. But the reason why I have it this high is because I wanted to make it as realistic as possible. Um, okay, so the radiation is itself. The thing above it is also what I have. What is it called, Venster, or I don't know how it's called in English, but like a little bit like something you can put stuff on, like a plant or stuff like that. Um, in the future, if I have more fun assets created, I'm going to put it in here. The same goes with the glass cabinets and with the bookshelves. So the more assets will be added later on. That's why I'm trying to keep the graphics memory as low as possible, so I can add up more things later on. And of course, like I stopped with like um, not going further because the camera is not showing this side anymore. So it's still here. And then we have like the window with the blinds, and the window with the blinds. I can see I made some mistake here. That is very funny. Let's fix that in real life. Let's fix that in real time. I mean, I don't know what happened, but for some reason he was a little bit down. But it's like a window blind and everything. Um, so yeah, I mean, we all know how Windows looks. We all know how blinds look, so I don't have to go stand still on that particular one. What else can we spot? Well, there is of course here um, the famous helmet that I made in Dreams, also live on stream. If you have missed it, don't worry. I will do more streams with history stuff. It is a little bit like low poly, and I did that myself. The reason why is because it's in the background. We don't need to show any high detail. But if I go like put the detail back on, you can actually see all the reflection a little bit better, the drawings on the helmets, like a little bit like painting stuff. So this is like how it actually would look like. But as you could see, the graphics memory were rising a lot, like two, well, not a lot, but 2%. I can maybe like put it like this, and we're at 71 again, and we're still having an okay-ish. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have put that so low. Let me see if I can take out more. No, it's not really. No, it's not. Okay, let's go till it says 2 plus 2. Okay, now it says plus 2. Now it says plus 4. Minus 4. That was a lot of detail there, by the way. Minus 2. I will just go. Okay, one higher, like this. So we still have like a little bit better like looking helmet in the background. I mean, like you don't really see it anyway. I might going to like adjust that if I have more assets created eventually that I can put in the scene. Okay, there is some plant going on here. It's not one of my best ever created plant that I made in Dreams. To be honest, like flora and fauna, or basically, I'm not sure if fauna is the word in English, but like flora, is not really my best side. I have like mastered yet, basically, or maybe put it like this way: I haven't really like doing much of that stuff. I really want to do more flora stuff, plants, flowers. I really want to create that stuff more often. I'm definitely going to recreate this plant. This plant is just made out of flax at the moment, and yeah, it doesn't. If I'm zooming here, it doesn't look so good. I mean, like you basically can see like how ugly in my standards looks like. I mean, maybe you like it, but I don't. It's just like an hanging plant with I don't know even the name of the plant yet. Some sort of banana plant, but not also I don't know. It's not really banana plant, but oh well. So I will fix that at some point. Okay, and here we have nothing, and that's basically because there are the cameras going on. I have two cameras. I have one that stays in basically in the middle where the chair goes from left and the middle, and sorry, from the right and the middle, and this one is only for the left side. So we don't have, of course, we don't need detail in here because you don't see it. And here we have like a placeholder. Humans become androids. Well, you all know what I kind of meant with that, but I can't put real names on that because copyright. But you all will know what I mean. But this is like basically a placeholder for me if I want to add more stuff eventually there with yeah with game stuff and stuff like that to make it more real. And here we have the door and with an actually working switch light. Again, I want to say everything you see here you can grab from the housing collection that I have on my profile on my Dreamiverse. So if you want, if you need a door, if it's a very simple door, it's one of the simplest door out there. But that's because like my real life door is like this. I have like a really simple door. I don't have a fancy glassed like door here, so I really have like a very simple one inside my room, and this is like the one-on-one copy of that. And the switches, the light switches, this one is actually working. So if I will show that later. If I'm like putting light on or eye off, you can actually see that the switch is going off and off, on and off. And here we have some painting going on. A painting, but it's particular part of something that I've been like spending a lot of time in before Dreams and even now. So it's a little bit more like a reference to something that I really adore a lot. And that's it. I think that we have shown everything. Oh, we have of course the Dreamscom little boot that I made, the non unpopular boot from the Dreamscom. But I was like, I mean, like I really love Dreamscom. The idea of Dreamscom, can it be improved for next year? Yes, it can. But it was a really great first Dreamscom boot showcase for all the lovely creators, and there were stunning ones. There were like, I've seen a couple of really great great boots, even though I am 100% sure they were over the rules. But oh well. um, those people always win their stuff. So and also like it's here a little bit of a keyboard. This is the keyboard that I actually have at home, except I changed a few stuff to avoid any copyright things. Like the home button is of course the home button for Medium Molecule, of course. And I'm really happy to see that Kimau, I hope I say her name correct. She is using this, and I'm so happy. In her streams, I mean, like in her, I think it's in her starting screen, and I feel honored that she's actually using my assets for this. So, it was like quite annoying to make, because like with all the details on the keyboard, like with all the letters, like this is, I think this is like a lot with. I can zoom in to show you how it looks. I think we, uh, How do we show that again? I think I don't know. Okay, that's weird. Oh wait, no, I made a macro here. I'm smart. I forgot it. Okay, so what I did, I made macros in here. I have like microchips on the first row, and then like you have like the escape button, the F1, the F2, the F3, the F4. So if you want to change something, because like this is a QWERTY keyboard, right? This is like one that I am using here in Holland. I think it's the English standard one. I'm not sure. But I think that the QWERTY keyboard is the English standard one that people are using. But in Germany, for example, they have a totally different keyboard. So if you want to change something to your own keyboard preferences, I can do it for you basically. But if you can't wait till I'm finally going to make more versions, just go in here. Try to rename that all um like that it makes sense. So here we have the first row and then the second row. So if you're seeing something that needs to be fixed in the second row, here you can change it. And what I did was I tried to make it sense. So this is like the first one, the second one, the third one, and if there was like this combination, I did like underneath them. And with that I mean, like, for example, this is like hashtag and tree, and if we're going to the keyboards, you see hashtag and tree. And the reason why I did it like this is because I couldn't get it in one text gadget, because then it will never look like this, because like the space in between the hashtag and the tree is like a little bit further down. So I had to do it like this, unless they going to put some more tools in the text gadget themselves, with I mean, like, I know that it can be a lot of improved still. That's why you sometimes see like stuff like this happening. But if we're going for what row is it? I think it's row 3. Let's go to number 3, the third row. And if you want to change this into something that is from your own country, not QR, but let's say R. I don't know, quarterly. And we're going back to the keyboards, and there it is. Then there is the R. So you don't really have to change much unless the text itself, of course. So that's something I really wanted to show you guys. You can grab this keyboard from my Dreamiverse profile. Go to my profile, Citroen 85, not Citroen. It's not a car. It's a lemon in Dutch. But go to my profile, and yeah, if you need a keyboard, grab this one. You can change the core stuff. I mean, like this. I try to make it as low poly as possible, of course. You can extend the cord if you want. But yeah, this is a quick look at the keyboard that I made. This is basically how I did my room. I'm going to show you in the next video. I'm going to recreate this room, to show you how I did the lightning and stuff like that. How I put realistic looking into the scene. Because that is like for the next step. So I hope you will enjoy the video. And if you want to know how I did this, check out the next one. Bye bye.